Hello and welcome to another beautiful heart-centered meditation. I am Selena, your guide and host. So, this one is inspired by a thought and also an Instagram poll where I asked, hey guys, could any one of you just use a meditation for when you need a hug? And I had a 100% response that yes, definitely I could use that. And yeah, I honestly feel that so much too. So that's really why I came on here today, because today, so synchronistically, is the full moon too. And to be completely transparent, I have a little bit of a struggle to focus on anything else that is involving more or less more, I want to say, like mental capacity, and instead I want to tune into my heart and just be intuitively and just let the truth flow through. So that is what we're going to do today. It's going to be a super nice, cozy little meditation, and I'm so excited for you to tune into that. And yes, please get comfortable. Sit down, whatever feels nice to you. May that be cross-legged or the feet on the ground for more earthing, grounding, stability. Or maybe you just really want to fully let go and lay down. And just arrive in the space. Check in with yourself and how you're feeling right now. And just observe. Sometimes it helps to give the feeling a name, to just make it seen and feel acknowledged. As I'm assuming, if you're listening to this right now, you may feel some heaviness or overwhelm or just sadness. Any emotion along those lines come up as you're really in need of a hug. During these times, we don't get so many hugs really, do we? So here is your opportunity to do that virtually in visualization. Take a few deep cleansing breaths. Notice where your energy is right now. Is it focused in your mind or somewhere else in your body, maybe in your belly, maybe in your heart? And truly notice how busy this energy feels. And can you soften? And just soften. Come to this acceptance that it's there. Allow it to be there. Notice the shift that is already occurring by just allowing the feeling to be here. Having taken a couple of deep cleansing breaths, you may continue for a couple of rounds. Beautiful. want you to imagine yourself in a forest. Maybe that's a tropical jungle, more like a northern hemisphere kind of forest, nice and lush, the fresh breeze, kind of mystical, or somewhere warm, feels expansive and you feel like you're being held, you feel warm. Whatever feels right to you. Now I want you to start wandering through this forest and really, without any purpose. Purpose is just to wander. You noticing that you're barefoot. Amazing. Smelling the air and this fresh forest and taking in all these green colors. Just looking around, observing, taking in everything step by step, breath by breath. Maybe you want to touch a few leaves here and there. Maybe you want to knee down and touch the soil, feel the earth in your hands. Maybe you just want to stand for a minute, just look up through the crowns of the trees, up into the sky, feeling the interconnectedness of all. And as you keep on wandering, with every step you take, this forest becomes more colorful and more magical. You feel like you feel your own presence, your own aura somehow. Like this forest is inspiring you to shine even further, is nurturing you and your essence and your presence. It's cleansing out your body, your system, energetically, emotionally, physically. You just start feeling lighter with every step you take through these pathways in the forest. And allow yourself to enjoy the sensation of being recalibrated, refreshed. Far off in the distance, you can see a clearing. You come closer and closer to that clearing. And as you're approaching through the trees, you can see that there's some kind of a light. It's a white, bright light that almost looks like a star. Whatever shape it has for you, just trust that whatever you see, feel, you come closer and walk closer towards it until you see the shape moving more into a human-like shape. And as you're arriving in this clearing, you see that this shape is your higher self. You're approaching it now, just standing in the middle of this clearing. Beautiful, mossy, bright green colors on the ground. Maybe there's a few animals present as well. Maybe some deer or some rabbits. Maybe snakes or frogs. Notice what animal presence is here as it carries wisdom. You're approaching your higher self further and further, and you look into their eyes, and their loving eyes, so full of appreciation, acknowledgement, goodwill, and just believe in you. You're so proud where you are today. This whole journey of integration, of healing that you found yourself on. It's a lot to carry, but you're not alone. And you spent a little while just looking into each other's eyes, exchanging this energy, these codes. Their light flooding you, your auric field, upgrading to higher frequencies. You're opening your own auric field to theirs so that they become fully merged. The higher self always having your best interests at heart. Seeing you in your growth, seeing you in your challenges, seeing you in how hard you're trying, and all that you're doing and being. And your higher self is really seeing this everyday effort that is getting you to where you're going to be tomorrow and to where you are today. Your higher self is working through you. You can always connect with it. Always there, just a different dimension, just a different field. As you're standing in this clearing, you feel held, you feel safe. And there it is, your higher self is inviting you to be hugged by them. And as you're hugging, your hearts are touching, take all that in. Know that they're so proud of you. They carry so much love for you. They are always there with you. You're never alone. You've never been alone ever. And they're here to guide you, to hold your hand throughout it all. They're just really seeing you for who you are and your essence. And they're cheering for you that every day coming a little bit closer to that very essence that also is represented by them. And you may just want to stay here for a minute or so, enjoying this hug, this energetic clearing that is provided by both your higher self and also the forest, the animals around you. And just soaking it all in. You're safe, you're held, you're loved, you are seen, you are worthy. Maybe you can feel a tingling sensation in your body. Or you can feel how your heart is opening, letting in this love and light, as cheesy as it may sound. But it's a frequency that is filling up your body, fully recharging you. Your higher self is so proud of you. Beautiful. Whenever you feel it is complete, you can sense how the hug, the embrace is loosening a little bit, and you're looking each other once more into the eyes, expressing gratitude for each other. They're expressing their gratitude for being present on earth, being embodied. You're expressing gratitude for their guidance and their support. And again, notice the shift that has occurred in your energy field, or your cup has been filled now. Maybe there's a sense of happiness and excitement running through you. Connection. And take another deep breath to kind of close this encounter. Slowly turn around with the knowing that you can always come back to this clearing through this forest to meet your higher self, and they will be there to give you a hug whenever you need it. And now you walk back through the forest. It almost feels like there is more life in you now. More balance, grounding, hope, clear-headedness. Maybe there's a word coming up for you now. And as you walk further through the forest, you one last time feel the ground beneath your feet, and you thank that nature and trees, sky, everything, with a deep knowing that you are part of this, play an essential role You're always connected, always supported. Just gotta open your heart to it. When you're ready, you can slowly bring some awareness back into your body, some sensation into your body, this physical moment, reality, here and now. Feel it. Notice the shift once more. And you can open your eyes and welcome yourself back into the room. Thank you so much for participating in this, for listening to this. This was so beautiful and clearing and just warm and lovely. I for sure feel so much better, so much more supported, held, connected, and all that. And yes, I hoped it served you in a similar way. If you like this meditation, then I would invite you to check out my gallery on my website so you can further explore. There's lots and lots to see and to experience. And yes, I would love to hear whether something has come up for you. Oh, and one thing that I wanted to share is that when you go back to the clearing, or what you may have seen as in an animal, maybe you can look that up and see what kind of spiritual meaning it has, what kind of message, and yeah, take that seriously, because it doesn't just happen by coincidence or imagination. It has come up for a reason. So I would invite you to do that, and I would love to see you in the next one, as always.